dishwasher story.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
I mean, is it really much of a story? I mean, we just had like a really
Terrible luck.
old
Old.
dishwasher.
Yes.
Terrible.
I was gonna say terrible luck with appliances, kind of in general.
Well, my brother also brought us like 5 different washing machine sets.
Yeah.
Washer and dryer.
Like 5 different washing machine sets, like a month.
Yeah.
We had a washer
At
graveyard.
least twice as many couches.
Definitely.
We had a couch graveyard for a second.
Yeah.
Because my younger brother Michael, he was a mover for a long time, and he'd always get all this furniture and just bring it over because he just was like, oh, you know what Abel and Hyde need? Another washing machine set. It's been like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple more couches.
Yeah. Why was it that he always got free washers and couches though? Like
People just didn't want them.
of all things.
I don't know, man.
I know.
But the dishwasher was very old,
Very old.
and it just would back up.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we forgot to check it after a couple days, it was horrifying.
To say the least.
Really putrid. And
God.
I have a picture of it. But there was definitely one time, I think it was like right when like we were just like, okay, this thing's kicking the bucket. And you were in there trying to unplug it. You had your hoodie on, like just tied up, zipped up.
So any of these photos, if you want to send them to my Facebook Messenger, I can pull them up on the stream.
Let me dig that up. But yeah, he was doing work. He was definitely trying to fix the problem.
Share the pic. See, everybody's like, share the pic.
Hold on.
Man, you guys are going to start seeing. So this is the stream. So if you guys are on Twitch, this is the stream where you guys are going to start seeing like all the stuff that you shouldn't see for sure. All the things I don't want you guys to see, this is what you're going to see.
You look like my hero right here. Like you were just trying so hard to save the day. There was no saving it, though.
There was no saving it. Hold on. Can I zoom in on this? All right, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this up on Twitch real quick. Is it this? Let's see. They're like, show me. There it is.
There he is.
There he is. That's me, saving the day.
He was just trying not to breathe.
Trying not to breathe.
I was cracking up. Like, he was over there gagging. Just like, he was not a happy camper.
No.
That washing machine was definitely not a happy camper.
No. Damn, dude, that brings back memories. We had to stuff the towels down there because it leaked all the time, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the whole kitchen would be flooded. Crazy. Yep, and I was wearing blue jeans. What the hell?
Weird.
I know.
I think I have a picture of Lexi with those same blue jeans on.
Yes, you do. When she was eating out of her dog dish? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put the jeans on her and a zombie death stench.
That's right. I do remember that. I remember that.
Dog.
Jesus. Never heard of Twitch. Twitch is just a streaming platform. You guys can come over and view. It's we call it HD for high definition. It's much cleaner looking. Yes. Oh boy. What about the? You want to pull up the infamous shorts? Do you have that photo?
Want that picture?
Sure. Why not? Whatever. Aesthetic blonde. Hello.
I just have one.
It's just that one. Yeah, I remember that one. Wasn't I looking out the window?
Yeah, you were like eating like peach cobbler.
Me eating a peach cobbler?
It was some type of cobbler for sure. It had to be.
Yeah, it was definitely that. I ate a lot of peach cobblers for a moment. They called me the cobbler gobbler.
The cobbler gobbler.
I was making them like left and right, remember?
You guys want to see the shorts?
Downloading now. Hell yeah, come over and join us on Twitch.
It's my favorite picture. I need you to frame this picture for me.
I don't know about that. Let me see.
I need it.
Did you send it?
Should be sitting right now. Absolute favorite picture. Like, love it.
Wait, where are you at? Oh, there you are. There we are. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. That's the worst. Oh, so I wasn't wearing boots. I was wearing socks.
I don't have the one with the boots. Like, there was like a one-time thing.
Oh God. I'm telling you, somebody's gonna want these shorts now. So here's the picture he's talking about.
Show it. Yes.
I feel like it's like not. You can't really see it that well. Hold on. Yeah, there was prouder moments in my life.
He was at home.
I was at home.
Just, didn't think anybody was gonna see him. I was there.
Yeah,
We lived together.
That's what it is right there.
See, this is the Hyde I saw like the majority of the time.
Wearing tall black socks, blue Hawaiian shorts, a black tank top, probably in my Def Leppard shirt because I wore that shirt all the time.
Definitely was your Def Leppard shirt.
Huh? Which I can't find anymore.
No.
It's gone. It's been gone for months, and it breaks my heart because I love that shirt. But yeah, that's it.
See, Mark remembers seeing you in them at least like once.
For sure, no doubt. Grandpa Hyde? Why Grandpa Hyde? Oh, man.
I love it.
Oh, my God, I want to hang out with you. Well, come hang out with us on Twitch. That's a good place to start. Or join the Patreon.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. $20 for the shorts. See, I knew it was going to happen. We're going to start an auction, and all of a sudden, those shorts are going to be gone.
They're amazing.
Cobbler.
It's a piece of history.
It is definitely a piece of Hyde history.
Yeah.
Cobbler Gobbler sounds like a Batman villain. Those knee-high socks. Hey, easy. Oh, my God, you were so cute. All you're missing is the sandals, which is funny because now I wear sandals more.
You never did before.
No.
Never.
They're not even sandals, though. They're called
Slides.
slides. Yes, I do.
Slides.
I wear those all the time. Going to the get fast food or going like somewhere where I don't got to get out of my car, wearing my slides. Going to the mail, wearing my slides.
It's in a development.
Yeah. I've definitely worn them to the grocery store once, too. Hyde story. Ooh, I like that. A piece of Hyde story.
Hyde story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a respectful way, you remind me of JP from Grandma's Boy.
JP from Grandma's Boy?
Wasn't that the robot guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I hate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
You need the matching shirt. What, the matching shirt to the Hawaiian shorts? Dude, that would be an outfit.
Oh, dude. Like,
That would be an
like
outfit.
actual, like one of those
Like-
button-up Hawaiian shirts.
Mm-hmm.
It's blue. Be nice. See, I don't know if you can get rid of them now.
Damn, that'd be a photo shoot, wouldn't it? Me dressed in an all blue Hawaiian outfit. What do clothes cost in the Matrix? With the socks and slides? Damn, dude. Oh God. Okay, well, how about that time that we heard that loud boom?
Boom.
And Ashley comes running across the street.
You in my car?
Dude, that was such a crazy. How long did you have that car?
Like 3 months.
Brand new,
Brand new.
right? It wasn't used.
I think it had like 24 miles on
Yeah,
it.
so it was brand new,
Yeah.
off the lot.
Oh, my God.
Dude, we heard this loud boom, and our neighbor comes running across the street, and I was like, "What the hell was that?" My first thought was, I kind of thought one of those the power thingies exploded, you know. And then Ashley comes running across the street. She's like, "Dude, your tree just fell on Abel's car." You still have that picture?
I have plenty of pictures of that. Stupid car.
Dude, that car was crushed.
Man.
Thank God you or nobody else were in that car.
Like, there's so much to that story, too. Like, I just absolutely... Let me see. I got a few pictures. The way I remember that day, it was the worst. Because, like, I had some... Like, a vacation, basically, from work.
Mm-hmm.
I just got off. It was my last day at work for, like, a few weeks. I was, like, sick. I'm going home. I think it's a beautiful day. Like, I pull up. The spot's open in front of our house. The spot's never open in front of our house. Like, never.
No, because they always park that big-ass, like, Suburban or whatever it was.
So I just remember thinking, like, oh, this is going to be a great day. Park my car right there, right in front of the house. Like, this is going to be great. I can get inside. I'm winding down because I think I was still working, like, nights.
You were.
And so, like, I was just like, I'm going to get ready for bed. I'm on my computer, just doing a couple things, before, just getting ready to, like, wind down. And I heard it. And I just remember thinking, like, what was that? And I was just like, it's not going to be anything. And then when I heard the banging on the door,
You just knew.
I had the sinky feel in my stomach, just like, no, this can't be. And I opened the door, and Ashley was there, our neighbor, and she was just like, your car, and I just like,
what about my car?
no.
Oh, Jesus. God,
And then, there it was, just the whole tree.
Okay, so on Twitch, I'm going to pull up the photos as he's talking about this. So this is what the car looked like.
I was so proud. I had this new car. It was it wasn't a great car, like, a little Chevy Cruze, but it was still like, hey, I got myself a new car. I've been driving, like, it was the first new car I ever got to, like, nicest thing I had.
It was a nice car.
Yeah. And in a matter of moments, gone.
Oh, dude. Crushed it. That's so funny, too, because I forgot about that. Well, you said that you were kind of like on a vacation or something.
Yeah. So, like, luckily, I didn't have to go back to work right away.
Yeah.
But I just remember, like why? What was even worse is the same neighbors came over later, and the wife was just like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry for what happened to your car. I was just telling my husband about how, like, we always park in that spot, and, like, then one day, we knew, like, Hyde's roommate, typically gets off of work at this time. Yeah. So, I moved my car up a little bit, thinking, like, I'd give him the spot. And, I'm so glad it wasn't my car.
The one day they didn't park there. Out of all the times that they parked there.
Yeah.
Like, one day.
This set me up.
Well, it was kind of a good thing because you were on your vacation or whatever. But I ended up getting a vacation from it, too.
Yeah.
Because that tree was in front of our house for, 2 days?
Oh, dude.
I couldn't go to work. I called in, and I was like, hey, I can't get my car out of the driveway.
Yeah, it was so bad. Like, I was definitely upset. It was a bummer, for sure.
Did you at least get a new one? What ended up happening with that?
So I did, luckily, because it was newer, and I didn't have it that long. I had the gap insurance, so it paid off the car. I had a little money afterwards. So after that, I think I looked around for a bit. I was borrowing, like, my brother's truck and stuff for a little bit. I think I was taking my Nova again because I still had my Nova.
Right.
I would drive that back and forth when I could. And then eventually I found a 2015 Ram in somewhere in Sacramento. It was a little further.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I want this truck. And then we went out there. I managed to get it the same day. It was a little more than I wanted to pay for, but, I was kind of like, you know what? I didn't even really want this car. Like, I just thought it would be a good car to have, something nice and new. And then I was like, I want a truck. I'm getting a truck.
I didn't even want this car.
It was cool. Like, I kind of wanted it, but at the same time, it was kind of like, I was trying to be a little more reasonable, too. Like, don't get something too expensive.
Sure.
And then I got the truck. And then, because I was like, you know what? If a tree falls on this, I'm throwing it in the back of the truck.
Right.
And you're good. And we're done. I'm going to quit, like, everything I'm doing. I'm going to become a lumberjack.
Was that covered under road hazard?
I
technically think that was considered, like, acts of God. Wasn't it? Or something?
It was and wasn't. I can't exactly remember exactly what they classified it as. Yeah. And it was a whole big ordeal, too, because, like, I tried to, like, talk to the city about it because it was like, hey, this is a city tree. I'm not really somebody to, like, sue people, but I was like, hey, like, guys, a tree fell on my car. Like, can you, like, do anything about it?
Not our problem.
Yeah, basically.
Which is funny because I'm sure my dad told you that. Because, okay, so this backstory, the house that we lived in was my grandparents' house where my dad actually grew up. And he actually had gotten kind of in trouble by the city at one point or another because the tree branches were going over the driveway. And he was like, hey, these tree branches need to be cut down. And the city wasn't coming out to do it. So he said, this is like obviously years and years and years and years ago, but he was like, hey, if I come out there, or I'm going to go out there, if you guys don't come out, I'm going to go out there and cut the stuff down myself. And they're like, no, you can't do that. That's our tree. That's city property.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is so funny when the tables are turned, though, when it's your car because the city destroyed it, all of a sudden it's not their tree.
Yeah, I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, hey, we're going to sue you for your tree, your car catching our tree.
Yeah, exactly. For your car catching our tree.
Oh, dude.
Dark Smile, Toxic, thank you guys for the subs. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I remember I almost got into a little altercation when the city did come and get rid of the tree.
I'm trying to remember that. I remember they were out there cutting it down for a couple of days, weren't they?
Yeah, they were just those type of people, because like I was just looking out the gate, and I just remember seeing them doing the stuff, and I was one guy was like, oh, poor guy, like his car got crushed and this and that, like I feel bad for the situation. And I was out there just like, oh, like thanks man, like whatever.
Yeah.
And then his boss or whatever is like, I don't feel bad for him at all, and I was like, what the?
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, it'll get paid for, or who cares? Like this stuff happens all the time, and I was like, I'm about to go throw down. I was like,
You're like, regardless, it's still a huge inconvenience.
Like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
Give me that guy's name. But yeah, I was like, whatever.
That's how you get them there, tell them someone's cutting it down. Well, I don't think they ever did come out though. When he did tell them that, I think they just said, "Oh, we're going to come out." I don't think they ever did though.
Never did.
No.
But they sure did afterwards.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Started cleaning up like all the other trees that needed to go and stuff.
Well, they probably didn't want us to like cut that up and then use it and sell it ourselves or something. You know what I mean? Like they probably wanted to make sure they're making their money off of whatever all that wood was and stuff. That was crazy. That was a big tree. I mean, I grew up playing on that tree, so when I fell down, I was kind of like, "Whoa, man, this kind of feels like weird."
Yeah.
It was kind of like an end of an era. We took pictures in front of that tree. Remember?
We did. I don't know if I have.
No. We're not pulling those ones up. Yeah, we're not pulling those ones up. That's
I don't have
sure.
them on my phone.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
buried somewhere.
Yeah, we'll put the Hawaiian shorts up before we put those up. Man, so is that guitar an FRX? My ESP FRX, yes. F series, yes. I had to think about that. Shannon, hello. It's better to singe it and call the fire department. Yeah, right. Oh man, that was wild though. Like I'll never forget that day. I remember calling.
I'll never forget that day.
I felt so bad for Ewan and Johanna though when I called them because I remember them being a little bit slammed. So this is when I still worked at the hair salon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I called them and I was just like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to come in today. There's no way I can get my car out of the driveway. That's too long of a walk. And they're like, oh, it's okay, I felt bad though. For 2 days I couldn't go.
Man.
And I only worked 2 days a week, so
You did.
there was my whole week of work.
Those are some times. I remember, guys. I hope you get that job because that's where I used to get my haircut.
Yeah, that was my first job right out of cosmetology school. I was looking for a job in here, and I was so scared to be one.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
And, I get that because he was definitely like, until you got to know him, he just always felt like really dry. Like you never could feel him out. But after you get to know him, like he's a really good, nice guy.
He's like one of the sweetest human beings on earth. Like
Yeah.
I absolutely love him. But yeah, you're right. Like when I first started working there, I was like, God, this guy scares me. Like he's just very like you said, like very dry, very like. But he's also got this like sense of humor where he's like picking on you, but you don't know he's picking on you. He's just picking on you.
Yeah.
And like giving you a hard time. But he doesn't seem like he's picking on you. He seems like he's like being mean. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm already scared enough as it is. Like this is my first job out of school. Like I'm cutting people's hair now, dude. Like it was terrifying. But yeah, we did it. What's up, Cherry? Yeah. So, like I said, guys, if you are just joining us, this is Abel the Third. He is the guitar player in Lion Court. He's one of the guitar players in Lion Court. Bass player of No Silence, and he has his own Abel the Third project, which actually has quite a few followers on Facebook.
Yeah.
He got like 20,000.
Close to that.
Close to under.
Yeah, it's a little under. I think it's like 19,000.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, that's quite a bit of people. I mean, and that was all organically grown, unlike some people. But we don't need to talk about that. I don't know, but no. I mean, so what? I know we kind of talked about that earlier, but what are your future plans with that? Like, what are you really hoping to kind of achieve out of Abel the Third?
Like right now, I'm really passionate about doing like anime covers and stuff like that. Just taking songs that I really enjoy when I hear them and kind of throwing my own little twist on them, a little more like in the metal zone of things. And at the same time, I'm working on a new album. My debut EP came out a few years ago, and I've been meaning to follow that up for a while. So I'm writing a whole new album of songs, all very like anime based lyrically,
Right.
Influenced by like mid-2000s metalcore bands, like musically, and then a couple little like extra elements too, because I just really I like putting out music with my own lyrics and stuff that kind of connect with people who share the same interests, like anime interests, metal interests, and just that whole like mashup everything.
Sure.
And it's been really cool to see. Like even I was actually pretty surprised. I had more streams on like some of the anime covers I've been putting out in the last few months than I realized on like my Spotify.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I think I hopped on and like one song, one of these Bleach covers I put out had like over 10,000 streams on it, and I was like, oh, I didn't even realize that.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I even realized that you had your stuff on Spotify.
Yeah, I've been trying to put more of the stuff I've been putting out lately on Spotify and just like getting more out there. That way, it's just not the same like 5 songs I put out like a few years ago.
Right. And then you just finished up another one with Chris.
Yeah, so I have a new original song. I'm hoping to put it out in March. I got to clean up a few things musically, and then get back into the studio, get it all mixed and mastered, and then I want to put it out with like the lyric video like I've done with all my other songs, and get that out there to kind of start pushing for all the new stuff I'm going to have later on this year.
That'll be really cool. So for the viewers that are in here, if you guys are into anime, name some of your favorite animes. I'm not an anime person, as we know. I mean, I'm not an anime. Like, I don't dislike it. I just don't watch
watch a few.
Yeah, I mean, and the ones that I've watched, I've enjoyed. Mm-hmm. Now, how many of the ones that... Okay, so we got Akame Got Kill.
Yes, watch that.
What else? Fate.
Fate, you watch Fate, Stay Night.
Stay Night.
Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah.
You watched Parasite.
Parasite, that was a cool one.
You watched Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Say, what's another one?
Well, obviously, like Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah, Kenshin, Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball
obviously.
Z. Yeah. I feel like we're like hitting that limit though. I feel like that's about it.
Sword Art Online.
Sword Art. Okay, yeah, that was a good one.
I think just like the first couple, like season 1.
Yeah, like 1 and 2, I think, right?
A little bit of 2, I think.
Yeah, because I got all the way up to like the gun game stuff. I got into it, but I didn't really get into it. You know what I mean?
And then we did have you start the season 3.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, you've got like me, like you sat there like with our old roommate Mike Rubakaba, and you guys would like sit there and catch a few episodes of Naruto or Bleach when I was watching that. Just when I would used to sit there and watch them on the living room TV. Or whatever.
Yeah. Hyde, are you going to play with him too? Well, we've talked about doing something recently. Some kind of collab on your stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Attack on Titan, that's another one.
Yeah,
because I think we were,
sure.
Yeah, I think we were talking about that. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about doing some collabs on that kind of stuff. Which I was going to say, somebody said, Bleach. So how many of these, I wanted to read off some of these anime names and see if you've written songs based off these anime names. So if you guys have not already, please let us know what your favorite anime is. Elfen Lied. That was Sword Art.
No, I don't think you've ever watched that one. It's a little bit of a darker one.
Okay.
I really don't think you've watched that one.
I don't think so.
The main character. The main characters are like these chicks with like pink hair, with like psychic powers almost. Not really like psychic powers, but something in kind of the similar realm. It's a darker anime.
Good though.
It's good. Like I mean, maybe we could watch it one day. It's a shorter one. You wouldn't take that long.
Okay. What is it? Orhan High Host Club.
Never got into that.
Okay.
That's like one of those taboo animes.
Okay. Dragon Ball Z. Do you have any songs based off Dragon Ball Z?
My last song I put out, Become More, the artwork was definitely based off of like Dragon Ball Z and Street Fighter. Like,
okay.
The artist I work with definitely.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
And that song it was definitely more based on like Street Fighter, but I also I think I had just seen the whole stuff where like Goku went like Ultra Instinct and stuff, and the song was really about kind of pushing away a lot of things to like become something more.
Sure.
So it was a little like mostly inspired by Street Fighter, but a little inspired by like Dragon Ball Z 2 and a couple of little other things at the same time.
I can see how that makes sense. I don't watch anime. What about somebody else said Seven Deadly Sins? Don't you have something based off that? Or no?
No, I haven't wrote anything based on that. I mean, I really enjoy it. I haven't watched the whole anime, but I've read all the manga.
Okay.
So I know the whole story, and it's a really good one. Just haven't gotten around to writing anything about it. I think if I did, I'd probably write something about like Escanor or something. That was always like one of my favorite characters in the series.
What about Blood Plus or Psychopaths?
Blood Plus.
I feel like that's like a vampire one, isn't it? Or no? Or Blood something. There was one that everybody kept telling me to watch for a while. I thought it was Blood Plus. Maybe not.
No, that's another interesting one. I've never watched all of that, but what was the other one? You said
Psychopaths.
Psychopaths. No, I've never read anything about Psychopaths. Great anime though. Very like, uh, kind of like a thriller type of anime.
Hello Kitty.
Hell yeah. Everything's based on Hello Kitty.
Mine's Hello Titty. Cowboy Bebop.
I haven't read anything about Cowboy Bebop. Great anime though. You know, it's a classic.
Hunter x Hunter.
I have a song that I did write about Hunter x Hunter, but it's not done yet. Like,
Okay.
there's definitely like, I remember there was one scene that really, really like moved me, and I remember I wrote a whole song about it. I even like laid down like demo vox on it and everything, and I'm like, okay.
Nina Kitty, thank you for the sub.
But I do have something in the works for that.
Okay.
It's a song that I just need to dial up a little more.
Okay, so currently out right now streaming, you have 9
songs out.
Yes. Or is that just what's available on your Patreon?
Yeah, so for my Patreon, there's like 9 songs you get for $1, which are just everything I've done on YouTube in like MP3 format.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then for the $5, you get all that plus like 6 original songs, I think. So both of them you get a good little chunk for the first little start.
So we've got 32 people on TikTok. We've got 32 people on Twitch. Wow, very nice.
Nice.
So how many people would be willing to spend $1 on Abel? Go check him out on Patreon. Let's help this guy build his Patreon up. Or the 5. I'd say the 5. That's actually a lot better option. But
if you like anime, though,
if you like anime. So going back to that real quick though. So what have you written songs based off of? I feel like that might be an easier way to go about this.
That's tough because like the first 5 songs I ever put out weren't really like anime based.
Okay.
They were definitely a lot more personal. When I did become more, that was the first one I really wrote. Song based on like I said, Street Fighter, Dragon Ball Z, and now I have like 8 songs that I've been working on for my upcoming album that are very all heavily anime based. Like like I was talking about earlier, the song I just got vocals back from, totally Demon Slayer Mugen Train.
Great anime, by the way. Yeah.
We went to see that movie together.
We did, yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. What's Abel's Facebook project? So how do they find you on Facebook? Abel the Third?
Yeah, /Abel Third.
Is it Abel the Third or Abel III?
So if you do it like URL, it's Abel the Third.
Okay.
And then if you look me up just like out of the blue, then I typically do like Abel and III for like the Roman numeral 3.
Yeah. So if you look him up, Abel III, you'll find him. TikTok, it's Abel the Third.
Yep.
I will support both y'all on Friday. Firefighter Cody, we appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Looking forward to having you for sure. You've been in the stream quite often, so it's cool to have you convert on over to the Discord and Patreon for sure. I'm on Anime Bestie's top tier. There you go.
Yeah. My anime bestie.
Would you do Blood Plus or Inuyasha?
Maybe Inuyasha. Like that's definitely one that I've watched a little bit more of. Right now, I think the ones I mainly have songs that I've been really working on. Demon Slayer, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is another one that I have a song that I've been really trying to dial in. Naruto. I have like a whole list of them somewhere in my computer, but I don't have it on me.
So no Rurouni Kenshin yet?
Not yet.
I'm going to need that one.
It's be a tall order.
Abel, that leather jacket looks good on you.
Thank you.
That is a nice leather jacket. Yeah. We're also streaming on Twitch. Head over there. So like I said, if you guys have any questions for Abel, if it's anime related, music related, No Silence related, Lion Court related, unrelated, feel free to put it in the comments. We have no problem answering some questions for him today. I wanted to bring him on here so we can help him get a little bit of exposure on what he's doing. Make sure you guys are following him on TikTok if you're not already. It's Abel the Third. Please.